Hi everybody, I am author Sarra Cannon and I'm here to introduce you to my new channel, Heart Breathings. I thought that for my first video I would just record a little intro into what this channel is going to be, and Heart Breathings and my blog heartbreathings.com is really going to be a place where I talk about not only the business side of being an author, but also the emotional side, the things a lot of people don't talk about because frankly, it can be quite embarrassing to admit that you're scared, to admit that you don't really know what you're doing, that you aren't sure what step to take next. And it can be hard to admit that, especially in an industry where there are lots of people who are able to say, oh, I've sold, 1 million books. I've done this. Oh, I'm writing 12 books a year. It's hard to be that one person who stands up and says, I can only write 1 book a year and I'm terrified. It's really tough to be honest, but that's what I'm going to try to do, to let you know that you're not alone, to let you know that even those of us who have been doing this for almost 8 years, we're scared too. There are no guarantees in the business of writing, especially when you're an indie author, but it's true too when you're out there as a traditionally published author too. You don't know if you're going to get that next contract. You don't know if they're going to like your next book. You don't know what's going to happen. And it's the same way when you're an indie author. You don't know if you should be going on Wattpad, should you be trying to grow a following on Facebook, or should you be on Snapchat or Twitter? And it's like, oh my gosh, all these things coming at you and like all of this advice that's out there. You don't know really what to follow, who's, the authority. You've got conflicting advice from different people. And I understand 100% that it can be extremely overwhelming. It's overwhelming for me, and I've been self-publishing for 7.5 years. So what I would like to do with Heart Breathings, this has been something on my mind for 2 years, is I would like for this to be a place where we discuss everything from how to organize your life as a creative entrepreneur, how to find, carve out that time for your writing, because trust me, if you're self-publishing already or you're publishing in any way, you already understand this. But for those of you who maybe have your first book is almost done and you haven't actually gotten to the business side of self-publishing, let me tell you something. You will never have as much time to write as you do right now, because as soon as you start publishing, your to-do list grows exponentially. You suddenly have all this marketing to do, a website to get together, a newsletter. There's just a million things to do. And I'm not saying that to scare you. I'm just saying you need a strategy. You need to come into this with an idea of how you're going to manage your time so that you still have time for writing, especially if you're a mom like me and you've got a little guy running around half the time who wants to come and sit on your lap and doesn't want to give you that time to write. It's like you want to be a good mom, but you want to be a great writer too. But nobody's going to read those books if you don't learn how to market those books. So suddenly you've got a lot more on your plate. So what I would like to do is tell you how I have managed that and how what kind of systems I have in place. So seriously, this channel is going to be everything. I'm going to talk about everything from my favorite pens and my planner and how I organize the business side and organize my time, all the way to like tips and strategies on how to write a best-selling series. What I'm hoping is that this channel will be a home base for you, that you can come and not only get tips and strategies that will help you navigate this crazy career, but also a place where you can feel like you're not alone. Like these struggles that you're facing are things that we all face and things that you can absolutely get through. I want to help you figure out where to focus your time. If you only have, a couple of hours a day to work on your writing, your marketing, all of these things, your cover art, everything you need to do, I want to help you figure out here's where you focus your time. And that is not a one-size-fits-all kind of answer. I can't just say to you, here's where everybody should fit their time, because it really matters what you want. And tomorrow's video is going to really be diving into this, and I've got some free journaling pages that you can download tomorrow, so please check back. But once you dive into what it is that you personally really want, you start to become a little bit more clear about what path you should take. If all of that stuff sounds good to you, then I hope that you'll subscribe to my channel and come visit my blog, heartbreathings.com. The first post goes up tomorrow, and we'll be talking about what is it that you want out of this career, because that's the number one thing that you need to figure out before you can decide anything else, is what do you want. So if that sounds good to you, subscribe, come visit the blog tomorrow, and come back to visit my YouTube channel tomorrow. I'll be posting a video every day this week to launch the channel, and I will be posting twice a week from then on. So in the comments, if you would, introduce yourself and let me know where you are on your writing journey. Have you started your first novel? Are you just thinking about writing? Are you done with your first few books and now you're trying to figure out how do you publish them? Are you published but you're just not getting traction? Or where are you in your journey, and what questions do you have that you would most like answered? And I would love to connect with you in the comments. So I really look forward to getting to know you better, and I look forward to helping you learn how to make money writing what you love. Okay guys, I will see you tomorrow. Bye.